What's up, y'all? It's your boy Monroe, TKD, coming at you from V-Rob Sports, y'all. What's going on, YouTube? So, you already know about Game 3. About to get into this content. But first, like, subscribe down below if you love my content. And we're going to get right into this, y'all. Let's do it. Bam. Whew. What's up, YouTube? So, man. Game 3. Again, first things first. The Warriors, I expected them, I'm going to be honest, I expected them to come out a little stronger than that today. You know, we all know the analytics. We all know the statistics. My Boston Celtics, obviously, have not lost back-to-back games in this postseason, even before that. You know what I mean? And Ime Udoka, we have to give him credit. That dude and his adjustments. First thing you notice, right off the bat, is how much we attack the paint this time around. That was one thing I was always yelling at the screen for was, yo, we got opportunities. The guys are bigger. Everything, if we were just a bit more physical. That was one thing I did notice even in Game 2 was just us attacking the paint. We could have had a lot more success there. And it was crazy to see Ime Udoka in his post-game interview say that, that was something he did notice. You know what I mean? And that made a huge difference. We, outscored them in the paint 2 times the amount of attempts, you know what I mean, and making it. So that was definitely huge to me as a team collective effort. When you see what Jason Tatum did, Jaylen Brown, he set the tone right off the bat. In his post-game interview after Game 2, after what Draymond Green did and everything, I'm not going to say I hate the guy, all right? But it's obvious that, if you're a Warriors fan, the Warriors fans out there, the fact that he's on your team, of course you're going to love him because of what he does. But ask yourself this. Would you guys be so much happier if the guy not only just talk the talk and he has good basketball IQ, able to defend very well? He was DPOI at one point in earlier seasons, things of that nature. But if that dude can score, that dude would be lethal. But anyway, coming back, to the game, you're looking at what Jaylen Brown did. He set the tone early, man, in that first quarter, and in one of them, he scored 17 points. The dude was phenomenal. And I'm looking at this as the first time I'm seeing the Jaylen Brown series where Jason Tatum, they're doubling, they're cracking down on him. The dude just can't seem to really get going. He could still score up to his 20s, but he ain't really went off like that yet, like he did in the Milwaukee series and things of that nature. But it's not how you start. In my opinion, it's always how you finish. And that dude, he came out, Jason Tatum, to be exact, let me say that. He came out and he finished right. And he started getting hot. And that made a huge difference to help close out this game. If you're obviously a Boston Celtics fan like myself, but I'm still going to give credit that they fought through, with Steve Kerr and everything with the Warriors. Klay Thompson, it got me real nervous. I'm not even gonna lie, that dude started to get off. But some of the other supporting cast with the Warriors, it didn't seem like they were getting back. I thought Jordan Poole after Game 2 found his rhythm. He came in here and scored 10. It didn't seem like he was really getting going. And I'm looking and I'm like, damn, if all 3 of those guys, if all 3 can get going easily, they will give us problems. But it's always just maybe 2 of them. And most of the time, Steph Curry, he is so far out of all 3 games massively consistent with him scoring around nearly 30 points every game at least. He's doing his thing, but I know he's sitting there in the back of his mind saying, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, can y'all go off for me? You know what I mean? And I'm seeing the numbers, I'm seeing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Wiggins is being a very good asset in that regard. He scored 18 points in this game. He came out and he's still a really good defender. I'm seeing him and he's getting and switching off on everybody. And the dude is putting in mad work. And Klay Thompson scored 25. he started find his rhythm, man. And I was like, oh, are we about to see Game 6 Klay? Is what they're starting to call it. But we still needed some pull from everybody else, in my opinion, because like I said before, guys, you know, the Boston Celtics, you know, and I'm not just saying this as because they're my team, but it's clear when you look at them, they're better and a more collective team effort. When they get going and they're passing the ball, and like I said before, when they do not, you know, get careless with the ball and they at least just protect it, and they're distributing that ball collectively, they win almost 100% of the time. That's it. Because they just keep up and everybody can contribute. And, you know, I feel like in Game 2, they got a little bit too fast with the ball, and that had a lot of problems with the ball handling skills. But I noticed they kind of buckled down a little bit, kind of just said to themselves, all right, you know, we're going to be attacking the basket. We're going to make sure you can see Marcus Smart being smarter with the ball. Whenever he drove in, he can tell he's looking around and he's making sure that people are in place. Things are going to happen. And I'm kind of liking that. Hopefully they can carry that to Game 4. But I notice every time I have to win, we'll see if they can keep the energy. But, you know, wow. But first half and the defense of Jaylen Brown, that dude came out with the energy, y'all. Gotta give him credit. He was all over. He said, I'm not afraid of Draymond. F that. That's what he said. F that nigga. I'm about to come out here. He was dunking. Dude was blocking shots. That boy was out here to play. You gotta give that dude some credit, man. Warriors fans, I get it. But, man, that Jaylen Brown was out there, man. He was showing that energy, and it was just, they definitely matched it and more. You know, it is what it is. Both teams just are really good at responding. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be a Miami type of series. I feel like Warriors are going to come back and possibly take Game 4. And if that happens, they're going to get home field back. Not as worried, though, because for some reason we play better on away games than we do home games. And if that happens, then that's just the way I look at it. But it's still going to go 7 games. That's just my opinion. It's going to be a last game, in my opinion, in the Bay Area. So, but I expect another game to go the Warriors' way at some point. Hopefully we can take next game, but I'm expecting the L train. So, when you look at it, you know, he finished strong. Jason Tatum finished strong. Robert Williams, bruh, that dude is a grown-ass man. He looks so much bigger than everybody out there. You know, you're looking at it from a loony perspective. But he's so much bigger, man. And when you see him, he looked like his knees, his legs were completely healed this game. And he dominated. Completely dominated. So, you know what, guys? We're going to have a great Game 4. And we're going to see how this ends out. Gotta enjoy it. Let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think. How y'all feel about your Draymond Green? If you guys actually agree with me on that one. Because, man, if he was just a better shooter, I think things would be different. But that's it. That's all, y'all. That's my thoughts. Like, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Deuces.